Hello everyone and welcome back to Dr. Shourabh's classes, and today we are going to tackle a problem from the NGPE. And for those who don't know, NGPE is like the Olympics of the physics for the undergrads, and if you do well here you get to go to the places like BARC or the TIFO. Okay, now let's look at this question. Okay, so yes, the question says a bowling ball is thrown down the alley in such a way that initially it slides with a speed vs without rolling, and the solid ball will roll without any sliding when its speed falls to v is equal to 5 by 7 v naught, and the transition from sliding to rolling is gradual, and defend or refuse. Okay, nice question. So in physics, when you throw that ball, it's sliding, and the ground says, "Excuse me, you can't just slide on me." So kinetic friction kicks in. Okay, so usually we hate the friction because it slows things down, but here the friction is the hero. It acts backward to slow down the linear speed, but it also creates a torque that starts the ball spinning. And the friction is essentially teaching the ball how to dance. So while the ball slows down, it spins up. We are looking for the golden moment where V equal to R into omega. Okay, so this is the condition for the pure rolling. Okay, and if V does not match R omega, the ball is still sliding. Okay, so so let's get our hands dirty. We use the two main laws here. First is the linear motion. Okay, so friction is the only horizontal force. So according to the Newton, F is what? Ma. So and Fk is what? Mu mg. Okay, so minus of mu mg is equal to m into dv dt. Okay, so our velocity at any time t is what? Vt equal to v naught minus mu gt. Okay, now the friction causes a torque tau, that is Fk to R. Okay, and we also know that tau is what? I alpha, where I for a solid ball is what? 2.2 by 5 m capital R square. So mu mg into capital R will be equal to 2/5 into small m into R square into alpha. Right, now cancel the m and 1 r, and we get what? We get alpha equal to 5 mu g by 2r. Right, now since it started from 0 spin, so omega t will be alpha t, that is 5 mu g by 2r into t. Okay, now the magic happens. Pure rolling starts when V is equal to R omega. So let's plug in our equation. So V naught minus mu gt equal to R into 5 mu g by 2R into t, and the R cancel out. So V naught minus mu gt is equal to 5 by 2 mu gt. So V naught will be 7 by 2 mu gt, right? So mu gt will be what? 2 by 7 into V naught. Now let's find the final velocity V at that exact time. So V equal to V naught minus mu gt. So V will be equal to V naught minus 2 by 7 V naught. So V will be 5 by 7 V naught. Okay, So the math checks out. We defend the statement. Okay. So there is a cheat code for this. Do you know that? If you take the torque about the point of contact on the ground, the torque of the friction is zero, and this means the angular momentum is conserved about the ground contact point. Okay, so L initial will be equal to L final, and mv naught r equal to mvr plus I omega, and since v equal to r omega at the end, so mv naught r will be equal to mvr plus 2 by 5 mr square into v by r. Okay, so v naught will be v plus 2 by 5 v, that is 7 by 5 v, and this is v equal to 5 by 7 v naught. Okay, so see, two different paths, same destination. So physics is the only place where sliding into someone's DMs eventually leads to a well-rounded relationship, like pure rolling. So if this wave, this were a hollow ball, like a soccer ball, the fraction would be different because the moment of inertia changes. Okay, so our solid bowling ball 5 by 7 is the magic number. Okay, so the core concept was what? Conversion of the linear kinetic energy into the rotational energy via the friction, and it depends entirely on the shape factor beta of the object. Okay, so for a solid sphere, beta equal to 2 by 5. Okay, and the final velocity is always v equal to 1 by 1 plus beta into v0. Okay, so this was all about this question. See you in the next session. Bye bye.